When you respect your own time, other people will respect your time.
Yeah. So if we could like break it down into small steps, the first thing would be to be able to recognize and be aware of those moments where we go into that hustle mentality.
So we want to share our wisdom about moving from the rush and hustle fast frequency to now a radio station of slow pleasure, magnetism,
Enjoyable,
and everything just coming to us.
Yeah.
Like once you shift to a frequency that is slow, but slow is not slow. It's just the new fast.
It's not lazy, right?
It's not lazy. It's
attentive. It is conscious, grounded.
It's selective.
I like it.
And detail orientated.
Yes.
And discerning as well.
Yeah.
And not reactive, right?
I love that.
It's not reactive. We're very conscious of our decisions. We don't say yes to everything. We trust the body to tell us yes, no, and we wait to say yes to the right thing. And
instead of
until if things are coming to you and you're in that rush mindset, you'll say yes to everything. But once you get to the slow frequency and you know exactly what you want, who you are, what you deserve, you wait for the best thing to come, and you only wait.
Yeah.
Well, you not wait, you call in.
Yeah, you call in. You're actively doing something, right?
Yeah.
It's just that you're not doing the action that you used to do. So I just feel like the hustle mentality is like we're very often drawn to like opportunities and we're like, oh, I have to grab all of them, right? So you're just like looking outside and like very attentive, but like kind of like survival mode, you know, like
hunter.
Yeah, hunter.
Like, you want it all.
Like, you want it all. So like one opportunity there, you grab it. Another one there, you grab it, and you're like just looking for that, and then you're focusing your attention on the lack. You're kind of like, I'll miss out on it, right? If I don't go for it, if I don't give my all. But
and you see, look what it made us do when we were speaking. I just noticed.
Yeah.
You went super fast. And when I was speaking about slow, look how I was. I was speaking so slow.
And I'm like,
you were like hungry for the next thing.
Yeah.
Right? And it
true.
takes us out our feminine energy of
centered,
slow, patience, trust,
aligned. Yeah.
Just, we're just like when we tap into that, how delicious.
It feels like
so good.
You're just fulfilled, like you're in a bubble.
Yeah, you don't need anything outside of you.
No.
And then when it comes, you just you're more grateful.
Yeah. And it's
just your wholeness.
So true. And like recently we learned a little bit about this, and of course it's like a thing you have to constantly learn and remind yourself, right? Because it's a shift. We've been living a certain way for 30 years, or I don't know how old you are, but once you learn that, you have to implement it every day over and over again, otherwise you forget. So we just implemented it. How did it go for you?
Implemented it?
Yeah, like implemented it. You just
how do I implement this?
Yeah.
So it's training yourself and deprogramming. If there's a better word I can use, I don't know right now. But it's taking those steps to catch yourself. Oh, look, there's me again, the old me, going back, rushing, hustling, stress, anxious, and still not getting to my result, or still not creating the life of my dreams, even though I'm taking so much action. And then it's almost playing a game. It's like a surrender experiment. Let's see what happens. Let me see if I can be patient and surrender for a week or 2 weeks. Just do things shift without me trying to make it happen?
Yeah.
And things do. Then the magic happens, and you're like, what? Whoa! I was in my own way.
Yeah.
And then I would catch myself going back to the old self of like rush, hustle, or it's not coming fast enough. But then I started to realize everything that was coming to me in the slow and beautiful way it was came so organically. It was like I knew it was coming, and it was the perfect thing that came.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just kind of half manifested or I think I'll give it a go.
It was not
it wasn't concrete. It was like the universe testing me. Are you going to take it?
Yeah.
Cookie crumbing.
Yeah.
And then when I just thought, let's be patient, focus on the things I can control. You know, there's not that gap between me and the new me who has what I want, basically.
Yeah.
Just going about your daily rhythm. Those sorts of things started to appear to me. And when it came, it was like, oh yeah, I remember I wanted that. It was just so easy.
Yeah.
And now I'm on that radio station. I literally call it radio station.
I love that.
It's like tapping into a frequency which is hustle, rush, 99% of the world on this frequency. And now I'm on this other frequency and I'm like, whoa, damn.
That is so
magic, pleasure, self-love, even more, because I can feel my power to be able to like call these things in.
Yeah.
And
presence.
Full presence. And I'm working on myself and working on other things as action, but it's all intentional and it's aligned. It's way more aligned.
Yeah. So if we could like break it down into small steps, the first thing would be to be able to recognize and be aware of those moments where we go into that hustle mentality, first of all, right? So we're like, I have to do that. Then just watch your body, just realize, okay, I'm going into that mode again. This is not going to serve me. Then stepping back, one. Then just reconnecting and being present. I think being present does help a lot, right? Just centering, grounding again, and then just listening to your body. What is the aligned action right now for me? What is it that I can control within this moment, this scope, this spectrum, right? And then what else can we put as an action point there?
Trust yourself to take the experiment for the next month. Let me see what happens when I'm super laser
committed, no? To
laser focused on your intention, so like super specific, and committed to the process of surrender.
Okay,
so that you're not in your own way.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I like that.
It's experiment.
Yeah,
at the beginning.
Let's do that.
And then eventually you'll start to shift. But it's taken me.
Oh
my god!
It takes a while. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I think.
And you might rock back. You might rock back. You'll go
100%. You will.
From here to there, because it's like integration. So you need to anchor yourself into this new timeline in a way.
Yeah.
Where the concept of time will even change for you.
Yeah, you're deciding on something quite big, right? Like those things are your destiny if you stay in the hustle mentality, and then you have all those other things that are like way beyond your expectations if you raise your frequency to this state of being that is so magical. And then you have no idea what the timeline holds for you, but it's exciting, I can assure you.
And I would not say magnetism will not start right away. You need to get integration first. In the new state of slow. And okay, I can give you some amazing tips for that. So like I spend 2 hours eating my first meal. Literally. Wow. Because my body wants to enjoy the food, but also it's like telling my body that it's calm, it's safe to eat in a slow environment. Everyone else I see rushing, and your body is thinking already that I have to rush my food. Why am I rushing? Like it's in a survival mode again. So you got to start telling your body it's okay. There's no threat, so it's safe to eat slowly, safe to enjoy, and
I love that.
Also, my body, like if I ever eat too fast, I can't now. Like I feel sick. I have to stop. So
you're training your body to the point that it integrated it, and it's like, oh, Reshma, what the
if I start eating quickly, it's like, oh, what are you doing to me? So that's already my body is automated itself.
Amazing.
The food. And also when you're meeting a friend or going to a meeting, you have to give yourself enough time. Don't be like those people turning up dead on time or late. No, be there 5 minutes early. It's just something for your nervous system to be like, if the bus is late, if
Yeah, there's so
Yeah.
many unexpected events could happen, right? And then maybe turning your phone off when you're
Yeah.
interacting with someone. That helps me being
Yeah.
present because we're always like worried about the next meeting or this. If you do plan well and take the time, then you should be fine. Just turn off your phone. I put an alarm sometimes when I'm gonna be present for someone and I have an appointment after that. I just put an alarm and then I'm here. You know?
Yeah, give that person your full attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That helps
Yeah.
too.
And I also think like when you respect your own time of allowing plenty of time, you show up with lots of time, other people will respect your time
Yeah,
too.
they start
right?
to. Yeah.
You'll attract people who are also in that calm state. You won't be around those people who are rushing anymore. So
Yeah.
it's you changing first, your body will then shift, and then the people around you will be like, oh, these people are also on this calm frequency. Wow.
Yeah.
This is what I'm calling in at least now.
I love it.
Yeah.
Let's try it. You have a whole month to try it, okay?
Yeah, we're giving you a month.
Yeah. We want to hear how it goes.